Welcome to the Wolf and Owl email special with me, the Wolf, and this guy, the
Owl.
Yo, what do you want? Beak or jaws, feathers or fur, sharp teeth or feet with claws, whatever's preferred. Just kidding, every word in this song's about two grown men dressed up as a bird and a dog.
It's the email special for this Friday, bitches. And we are going through some emails from you, wolfowlpod@gmail.com, and we were going to...
You bet.
We're going to go through them
You got it.
right now.
That's the one.
Here's our first one. Hello there. In an episode a while back, you dropped the recording late and subsequently made a mildly self-deprecating comment that no one would notice, / no one commented as to the gap. This email is for no real reason other to confirm that you definitely were missed for those 2 small days, and every passing Wednesday in February has been a bit like checking the mail to see if your Beano fan club documentation has arrived yet. You guys are the best. You pick us up sometimes when we're down, not just with humour, but through being real, open in yourselves. Fingers crossed you bless our ears again together soon, but obs no pressure. Loving the new RR show, and best of luck on the tour TD. And just to say, in recent episodes, you guys had a real spark. Your giggles were plenty, and it was really enjoyable. That's sort of a slight suggestion that the early episodes were shit. I guess I should actually ask a question, as is the general reason for such emails. Do you guys each have a favourite or standout friendship memory or moment with each other? Much love, the procrastinating pangolin, probably taken. How about this? The curious giraffe weevil.
Oh, I love it when people come up with such inventive animal names.
What do you love it when?
When people come up with such inventive animal names.
Yeah. So, Tom, what's your standout friendship moment?
This is actually a great question. I really like this. Sometimes, do you ever make a little montage in your head of special moments?
No.
What? Like if I close my eyes now, I'd think of montage moments of our friendship and just really smile. I think for me at the moment, first time I ever saw you do stand up.
I could get to sleep actually.
We talked about that recently.
Yeah. You're quite bullish and off with me.
I think by far the opposite, my friend. I think that moment, that was a moment, I think the first moment when we went away together to Vic and Bob, I think we cemented our friendship.
That's lovely, yeah.
Do we know one of the happiest moments?
What?
When I watched you did a play.
Okay. I need to talk about this.
Well, go on.
The play.
Yeah.
You phoned me afterwards.
Yeah.
It's one of the nicest phone calls I've ever had in my life.
Well, I was blown away.
Obviously you're very nice about the play, but it was what I really loved about it was how supportive, and I could tell. I mean, this is how it felt. It felt like your perception of my success in the play was your success as well. Like, do you know what I mean? I felt like you were feeling it for me the way that you would feel it for yourself.
I was so blown away.
It was magic.
And I sat in that audience. I knew the pressures that were on. It was a press night, big thing. But also, I genuinely, I can't remember the last time I felt so much pride in another human being. Just so proud of you. I thought it was amazing.
I felt the same when we came to the Wonka premiere.
Oh, really?
I'd love to have been sat with everyone else, but I understand there's a lot of people.
Can I say, but that was the one with the awful Tyson Fury thing for me. That was that marred it slightly.
So we're sat in is it Royal Festival Hall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sat in the Royal Festival Hall for the premiere. I'd obviously had that horrible thing where I got dropped off at the wrong bit and fallen over on the red carpet. It was my first act.
Yeah.
One of the official photos is me tying up my shoelaces. Anyway, then came in.
Yeah.
Sat inside. You obviously were doing your thing or whatever, press and stuff. And then you get put up on the screen.
Yeah. Doing the Tyson Fury hands. And the truth is that Guy had said, Tom, because I had a joke on he'd been to see my stand-up show. So I had a joke about people saying that. So he made the joke, he'd been at Southend, and made the joke about doing it. So I did it as a laugh. I didn't realise that was the thing that was going to get sort of...
Well, it was broadcast to the whole...
Yeah, the whole cinema. I look like a fucking idiot. It's like...
I don't think you look like an idiot. I mean,
it was an insane thing to do for someone who's not a boxer or playing a boxer in a film, like in a kids' movie, and I'm like that. But yeah, I have so many memories, and so it's a very nice thing. Recently, actually, I called you recently.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, we had a long chat, didn't we?
Long chat, and I don't think I've ever. I felt like in that moment, I've always thought of you as like a best friend, but actually to be able to open up and chat to someone at that level, I felt very blessed.
I consider you family.
Likewise. You're a very special person. So thank you very much for this. Amazing.
Got me right in the feels.
Yeah, I hope the next email is as beautiful.
Yeah,
that's really lovely. Thank you so much for
follow
such and I hope you've enjoyed the podcasts coming back.
Yeah,
and thank you for bearing with. Wolf and Owl.
Can we? I think we need to like reset a bit.
Yeah,
because even the way you closed off that was a bit like, I don't know. It was a bit.
What do you mean, like morose?
Not morose.
Melancholy.
We've become a bit earnest. We've switched into that. We need to sort of reset.
Yeah. Okay.
Knobs.
Would you? Okay. Here we go.
Fuckos. Shitting.
Would you rather eat from my belly button or my ass?
Okay. Good question. All right. This is great. This is good shit. What is the food?
Whatever sort of burrito filling you like.
So, okay, so like refried beans, bit of guac, jalapenos, and they're either in your belly button or your arse crack.
Yeah,
I think it's got to be belly button, right?
So my belly button can get quite fluffy at times.
I know, but it's not
quite hairy. As well.
But you're not shitting out of it, are you?
No, not at the moment.
No. Let's see how this medical thing develops.
So belly button.
Yeah, belly button.
You don't get as much food though.
No, I mean, I would. That did go into my consideration that I would be getting less of the food.
Yeah, but then I'd have to keep on topping up, and I don't. I think my belly button's deceptively small for a man of my size.
The idea of you just getting a spoon and going, "Who wants some more?"
Not off the spoon, Mr. Ranga Nathan.
Just smearing the top of it flush with a spatula.
Wolf and Owl. I was at my favourite independent coffee shop last weekend. Small place, nice staff. They remember your order. I fucking love that. I paid contactless and said thanks and left. Later that afternoon, I checked my banking app and realised they'd only charged me £1.20 instead of £12. I absolutely noticed at the time that the total felt low, but didn't say anything. Now I can't decide if I've committed a tiny crime or this is just a universe.
This is a fucking reach, by the way.
I'm
surprised you're not hurt your back with this fucking reach.
It's been 3 days. I haven't gone back. I feel weird about it. Do I go in and confess, wait until next time, or accept that I've accidentally robbed them? Anonymous. I think this sounds like it's a very small chain. It's a little independent place.
Yeah.
I think you have to go back in. You have to. There's no way around it. And go back in and say, look, hands up. This has happened. I feel absolutely mortified about it. And then do a massive order. Do a LL Cool J.
What's that?
Put your money away. I'm about to buy the bar.
When did he do that?
He does it in one of his songs.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
So he says it.
Well, I don't think it's not. Are you on? I mean, his songs are not documentaries.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
He's the only person I can think who's definitely said that in a really cool way.
Okay.
And I think turning around, I think he says it in what's that saying? Baby girl was draped in Chanel, so she
Phenomenon.
Back with, yeah.
Yeah.
Put your money away. I'm about to buy the bar.
I didn't realise that Ray Winston spat a hot 16 on that tune.
So I think you've got to go in and just go, hey, I did a really bad thing last week, yo. And I feel really sick about it. I didn't pay enough for my coffee. I'm guessing coffee and some Danishes. I feel bad. So you know what? Level up and then buy some more bits. Like spend 35 quid in there and give them the £12. Those little independent places, man. Can I tell you? I mean, you're in the game. You're in the biz. You got a little bakery.
Yeah, it's a big company.
You got a big chain there. Can I say Sean Coughlin, by the way? Whew, what a guy. I absolutely adore Sean.
He's very upset about your cake story that you told.
He's just such a nice man. Do you know he went to my mum and dad's?
Yeah, he told me, yeah.
Such a good guy.
Yeah.
So sweet. Just a very earnest human being.
Yeah, that's a good guy. Top guy.
I'll tell you what, you've got a good one there.
Yeah.
I feel proud of you.
Apparently, you said that to him.
No, I did say that to him.
Oh, no, what was it? He's one of the good ones.
Looking straight down the barrel. You can't help. He's one of the good ones.
I did not do that.
You did. He's one of the good ones.
I did not do that. Did I do that?
Yeah.
That bit at the end?
Yeah.
I don't think I could do
that. You did like
that.
a little character. Yeah.
All right, okay.
What do you think in this conundrum?
Okay.
Imagine it's a branch of Coughlin's. Liz from Coughlin's calls you. And she says, hello, Rom. We've had a bit of a problem, Gov. One of our local customers came in today. He had a coffee, 2 croissants and a bacon roll. And I charged him £1.20 instead of £12. I'm so sorry. I know you get angry in this sort of situation. And what happened to
Liz,
Claire?
Before we get into any details, how the fuck did you get my number?
Oh, Sean's away and said to contact you.
Don't ever contact me about this or anything.
Well, it's also written in the toilets in some of the pubs around.
Yeah. So if you're after fun times, follow the instructions. That number's for fun times.
Okay, sorry. So what do you want us to do about this?
I couldn't give a fuck, Liz. Speak to Sean about it when he's back, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Why are you still here? Bye.
Are you doing any more of the Weakest Link?
Shut up! Something like that. I'm trying to end the call. I think there's a number of things, I think. If we were to examine where I think you've made misjudgments, 120 sounds too little for anything you can buy in a coffee shop, particularly in independent.
Yeah, but I will say that in their defence, contactless wise, I don't sometimes look.
No, but they said they knew at the time. It felt low.
Felt low, yeah. Yeah, 120. Yeah, what are you for 120?
Yeah,
it's not even a bottle of water.
Yeah, it's like
maybe in Coughlin's. Coughlin's is probably the most reasonable sort of price bakery in the market. I'd say.
I wonder what you can get for 120 in a anyway. So you did know at the time. That's a misjudgment.
Yeah,
you didn't say anything. Now, what you're doing is you're trying to assuage your guilt by. Now, this is a bit bad actually. I feel like I've got a bit of a grey area on this. I would feel a lot less bothered about this if it was Costa or Starbucks.
Yeah, same.
I sort of think...
Yeah, but can I just say that, but then you say that, but then shit runs downhill.
Agreed. So and crime is crime.
It's poor Liz. No, it's poor Liz. Starbucks and Costa are going to be harsher to a member of staff than Barry and Sue have got this coffee shop.
Now, you've got an obstacle. So first of all, this idea that it's redistribution of wealth is not acceptable. Okay, you need to pay this money back, in my opinion. In fact, you don't need to do anything. Okay, the truth is you can keep the money if you want. I think the right thing to do, the kind thing to do, and we should all be striving to be kind in our lives, shouldn't we?
You got it.
Is to go and pay this money back. Now, the fact that you have to say it is an obstacle, right? Now, the only result that will make this fair, all you need to happen is for them to pay the money they're owed, okay? You don't actually have to make an apology, in my opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
In situations like this, think about the result. The result is they are a tenner short of what they should be, right? And you want to address that.
£10.80.
Yeah. So what you want to do, in my opinion, is figure out the most frictionless way to do it. And this would be my tip for you. Go in there, buy something. You don't have to say that you underpaid last time. And then you say, can I add a tip? And you tip for the amount that you were short by.
Yeah.
The coffee shop is all squared up. You're all squared up. Sort of karma-wise, and you haven't had to have an awkward conversation, you can feel free to continue to shop there.
Or you just put £10.80 in a tip jar because all those.
I mean, it's essentially the same answer.
Yeah, no, but you haven't got to make a big deal of doing it on your credit card.
All right, fine.
So,
that's true. That's actually a good point.
So then
that's actually a really good point because then they might go, oh my god, I can't believe you're giving such. Then suddenly you get some good stuff out of it.
If the Coughlin's with tips, if they go on card, do you and Sean keep them or do they go to the staff?
We've used a lot of it to sort of buy ahead merch for my tour. No, I think they go to staff.
Okay.
Are you a big tipper?
Yeah, I like a tip now and again.
I like
but I'm not a frivolous tipper.
What does that mean?
I tip if I think something's...
Oh, no, I just tip anyway.
No.
I mean, unless they're shit. With me, if they're not shit, you're getting a big tip.
Yeah, if they're
because I just sort of think that job's hard.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're shit,
if they're shit, then no. But like most Deliveroo,
can I say, by the way,
I go big.
This time of year, delivery drivers
don't do this.
No, I feel so sorry for them.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I mean. So it's Guy said that. And to be fair, I also feel like I want to chat to them and make them feel like respected and loved. But then also, I'm like, they've got other places to be. So
it's a tricky balance, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll often put a tip. To my favourite podcast in the world. I slipped on a wet pavement recently. Not dramatically, just one of those awkward flailing moments where time slows down and you realise you're not as nimble as you thought. What struck me wasn't the fall itself, it was the recovery. I didn't spring back up. I checked my wrist like a Victorian gentleman. A stranger asked if I was all right, and I weirdly said, yes, absolutely, brushing off imaginary dust from my coat. It hit me that there was a time I would have laughed and bounced up instantly. At what point does falling over stop being funny and start being a minor life event? The Wary Wombat.
Thanks, Wary Wombat, for your email. What's your answer to this, Tom?
Cast your mind back. Outside Selfridges when I had that awful trip.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That was terrible.
Do you want to tell it again like we've never heard it before, like we normally do on this podcast?
Big fans of the show would have listened to it, and they could probably go.
Shout out to both of you.
I've had it a few times recently when I've slipped and fallen, and also just genuinely, I've started to feel like time is creeping up on me. Oh, Father Time.
Yeah.
I had a thing recently. I was traveling, and I was traveling in a car, Graz's tour car.
Okay.
And we were in the car for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
And I literally, for a day after, I was in agony. If you know André the Giant, you hear stories about him when he was traveling around.
Yeah.
He used to just have to drink more wine and just get drunk because everything was, he was hardly ever comfortable unless he was in his own house with his big chair. I know. By the way, I think about André the Giant 4 times a day.
You just make shit up, don't you?
No, I swear.
Unless there's 4 pictures of André the Giant in your house, I don't believe you.
There's one picture.
Okay. Where?
Upstairs in my room.
You've got, okay, fine. I accept that.
Yeah, in my man room.
In your what room?
My man room with my
Your what room?
My man cave type thing.
You've got a man cave?
It's not a man cave. It's like
what is it?
Well, it's pictures I like and some old football shirts.
How often do you go in there? Has it got furniture?
Yeah, it's got I don't just walk around it like it's an art gallery, like it's a Tate. It's got like a sofa in there.
Right. How often are you in there?
Well, to be fair, I've been slipping in there more than I would like to at the moment playing FIFA. I got back into the habit, like a crackhead.
Yeah.
I got back into the old FIFA habit, which I'm a little bit embarrassed about. Catherine was like, it's becoming a problem again.
Why is she saying it's becoming a problem? So you're not allowed to play FIFA?
No, because I'm obsessive. I've got such an addictive personality that I can't just have a game.
Yeah.
I'm completely immersed.
Do you play online?
No. I've got a career mode.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Juventus at the moment.
Right.
I'm lucky to be in a job, if I'm going to be completely honest. Spent a lot of money in my first season. Complete turnaround of the squad, and missed out on Champions League football.
Oh, that's a shame.
So, yeah, they're giving me a little bit of time to turn things around. As you can imagine, that's playing havoc on my mind quite a lot of the time. So Catherine will go, I'm just going to, at least, have the nighttime routine. I'm just going to do my face, do my creams. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah. And then she'll go, I know what you're doing. And you could just hear me creeping upstairs to go and have a quick game of FIFA. How long do you think it'll be, roughly? Like 20 minutes? Should be able to get 2 4-minute-half games in. So there's a transfer window, doesn't anyhow. My point being, So I think about André because he could never be comfortable. And the older he got, the more his body started faltering as a giant. And I'm not quite a giant, but I feel it now.
Yeah.
The age.
Regular listeners will know that I talked about many years ago now. It feels like many years ago. I don't know when it was. I was sort of aggressively VIP'd into Medusa's cocktail bar in Crawley.
Yeah, we remember.
Tripped over the corner of the lounge, VIP bit.
Yeah.
And smashed onto the floor at such a speed that both drinks I had in my hands were empty as I landed.
Oh, man.
My elbow's still not the same.
What?
Yeah. I fell onto both my elbows and they're both really sore the next day.
Yeah, I remember the elbow.
And this elbow still's not 100% from that.
Man.
And that wouldn't have happened if that happened to me in my 20s.
Yeah. And there was wasn't some girl really nasty to you afterwards?
Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
I just remember someone being mean to you in there as well.
I told you about the other thing that happened in Medusa's. Have I told the story about the girl that showed me the photos?
Yeah. No, what photos?
I must have told this story.
Yeah, you probably have, but my brain is gone. Go on.
This girl came up to me in Medusa's one night.
Yeah.
And she was really excited to see me.
Right.
She came up to me and said, I've got to show you this. I love your show so much. I said, okay. And she showed me a photo. And in the photo, in her bathroom, were 2 vibrators. And one said Rob and one said Romesh.
Oh my, you've never told this story, no. What the fuck? That is insane. You are like you're a a guy now.
I'm not somebody with a fucking who's sharpied the word Romesh onto a vibrator does not make me
that is fucking,
a fucking sex symbol.
Mate, that is sexy, mate. You're the 7th sexiest man in the world.
In the UK, by the way, in the UK on a fucking divorcee's website.
Yeah, mate, that's still something.
Number 1, Jeremy Clarkson.
No, can I just say that someone's written your name on a dildo? That means they're fantasizing. Okay, a vibrator. That means that they're sexually fantasizing about you at least a couple of times a week. They've got your name written on there.
They've got Rob's name written on as well.
Well, yeah, they'd like to mix it up. Have they got Rom or was it Romesh?
I think it said Romesh.
Wow, the whole name. So it's not even like the program.
Yeah, ironically, I couldn't do that myself. It'd have to be RR, I think. No dot.
Row. Wow. Fucking hell, that.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
You got some big swaggy moments in your life.
That's not a swaggy moment. It's a weird story, but that happened.
Yeah, but that's an incredible thing. Think of all the names that she could have put on those vibrators.
I mean, I would describe it as an incredible coincidence that she's got that, taken a photo of it, and then met one of the guys.
So is there pictures of you on the wall as well? Just
no. It was literally it was written on.
Wow. Oh my God. That's insane. Also, why'd you take a picture of those?
I don't know, in case...
To show other people, I guess.
I guess so. Or she thinks it's funny. Or maybe she's going Medusa's and she said that Romesh frequents there.
Do you go there quite a lot?
No.
Well, I mean, that's a hell of a Hail Mary. Yeah. If she doesn't, I mean, if you're going there, twice a year?
Yeah.
And she's holding on to... Did she have to scroll through her pictures quite a long way, or...?
No, every picture was that. No, I didn't see how far she scrolled back. But
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is crazy. I actually do... I don't know why.
Weirdly, you seem impressed.
I'm so impressed.
Okay. Should we wrap this up, big boy?
Yeah. Wow.
What's wrong with you?
It's like you are like someone's fantasy. That's an incredible thing.
I don't think it is that incredible.
Well, yeah.
I really don't. Do you know, I would... You know what I'd like? To be Lisa's fantasy. Even for fucking 12 minutes.
Maybe you should buy her a vibrator with your name on.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if I presented that to her as a gift?
I could just imagine her on the phone to a friend going, "Oh God, you never guess what? He's just bought a vibrator with his own name on."
Yeah. Honestly, I thought nothing could get worse than him giving me his autobiography last year. Yeah. Yeah, obviously he didn't put Ranga Nathan on it. Are you joking? Thank you so much for listening and watching. wolfowlpod@gmail.com, please.
Thank you, friends.
And we'll see you little fuckers next time.
Yeah. You're the best. And if you've ever fantasized over Romesh, write in with your fantasy.
Or Tom, actually. We have had emails in about you being sexy. We have.
I've never seen
Catherine
this.
sent one. Mrs. Davis sent one.
My old master sent one.
See you later, bitches.
Thank you, friends.